time on the road, just trying to develop and understand the needs of the industry. Working with large enterprises, I realized that there is a big requirement for large organizations who are not able to spot inefficiencies from their physical assets. A lot of them rely on manual methods and are not able to disaggregate data from an energy level, and post doing that, they're not able to really understand the usage and get any sort of deep knowledge from this data. So less than 1% of data is used for decision making. At Red Cherry, we've spent, we've been around for close to 2 years and spent the first 1 year just understanding the needs of the industry and talking to a lot of senior management people, understanding what works and what also doesn't work. And we've kind of honed it down to 3 major parts of the solution. That's energy consumption and analytics, HVAC optimization, real time, and inventory tracking, right? And this is using our Internet of Things platform on the hardware, software, and analytics side. So we are doing 3 things, essentially building hardware, not in our own factories, of course. We're currently at the stage where we've done several proof of concepts, and we're at the design for manufacture stage. We've looked at some factories in Taiwan and one in Singapore to help us produce this. We are focusing more, and our USP is going to be more on the software and the analytics platform with deep learning. The uniqueness is in our system is that we want to be very retrofittable and robust, right? And the whole idea in India is to drive a much bigger ROI in industry. So there are a lot of solutions out there which are quote-unquote sensors on cloud platform. We want to be more generic in the future to include a larger range of sensors. Right now, we're narrowing it down to these 3 case studies. We want to be very easy to deploy, so not very labor-intensive, anytime, anywhere access, and a cloud-enabled platform. The business opportunity, I think a lot of numbers have been thrown up on the global IoT industry. Our personal view is that there's a ton of good work to be done in India, especially in the next 3 to 5 years. The Indian enterprise market in terms of adoption works a little differently, and we have the experience and to understand how that works. We want to be here for the next 3 to 5 years in India and understand that the opportunity is extremely compelling in the IoT space. I'm just going to glaze over this real quick. We all know that the IoT platforms are going to mature in the next 5 to 10 years. We see ourselves as in a position to look at reasonably good growth. The markets that we're going to target are in order. It's first going to be factories which have factories, then data centers, then hotels, and lastly commercial real estate. We've been lucky to have decent traction so far. We've spent a lot of time understanding the hardware prototype of what works, what doesn't work. Rolled it out to large organizations, data centers. We also built our own in-house data logging box with 4 sensors and the ability to do HVAC intelligent feedback control on the chillers. So the successful POCs were one for a data center for Larsen & Toubro. The other was for Motilal Oswal on the HVAC side. And the third one, which is converted into an order recently, is on the inventory control and utilization for specific SKUs from Godrej Constructions. The next couple of months, we want to spend some more time understanding the product fit and market fit, in a lot more detail, and develop our solutions on optimization with Dr. Shiva's team. And eventually, the whole idea is to be able to integrate with ERP and BMS. Our solution cannot live in isolation or a silo. So these are some of just the dashboards and analytics we can talk about. I'd like to spend a minute talking about our core team. Dr. Shiva Gopalakrishnan is currently faculty member at IIT Bombay. His research is into high-performance computing, computational physics. And so his team will eventually be building out our deep learning and optimization platform. Shiva holds a PhD and postdoc from UMass Amherst. Preeti Dubey is actually doing the actual, helping us on the operations and financing and fundraising side. She holds a MS in finance from University of Wisconsin. We know that enterprise sales is a slightly longer drawn process. We've gotten Selvin, who has a lot of very good on the ground sales and marketing experience to help us win the initial orders, which he has so far. And me, a little bit about myself. I've been an entrepreneur. I've scaled a business to over 25 crores and running at pretty high profit margins in the system integration space. Prior to this, I've done my master's in industrial and systems engineering, done management consulting at a Washington, DC-based firm, and really enjoy enterprise, dealing with enterprise and enterprise challenges. The competition, of course, there are a lot of players in the IoT space. I look at three types of players. One is established players who tend to be more on the hardware side, like the Schneiders, the Honeywells, the JCIs. They are good solutions, but they require a lot of upfront investment and planning. They're not really easily retrofittable. And plus they also have extreme domain focus, right? Extreme domain focus. They're not able to do things in the inventory management space or in the HVAC optimization space very easily. Number two are international players like Powerhouse Dynamics, which has actually been quite inspiration for us. They've been able to ramp up and scale up with the retail space in the US pretty well. Through not only a good product, but very good execution and user interface. And Indian companies like Xenatics, who focus purely on energy optimization. We feel that the four things that we bring to the table are the ability to retrofit very easily with high accuracy, advanced analytics, and again, building out a deeper platform with Shiva's team. Better ROI. So it's one thing having a very good product, but just in terms of the market fit, this is something that we've really tried to study a lot better on, and experiences in understanding the enterprise sales cycle. We are looking at a 5-year window of scaling up and to be a close to 100 CR company top line. And essentially our ask is around 3.7 CR, which is on employee expenses, essentially to build out the data science team, R&D, sales, marketing, market development, and some amount of working cap. Thank you.
Open to questions.
A quick question. Are you beyond a dashboard analytics firm? Do you close the loop? And how?
Yeah, we are beyond a dashboard analytics firm because we also have our own retrofittable hardware. So we provide a full end-to-end solution. So it's a retrofittable hardware solution which talks to our dashboard analytics.
So your ask of 3.7 includes inventory?
Yeah, some amount of inventory. Some amount of inventory as well. So we are not going to. The way we are talking to factories who are going to produce it based on our design, and so there will be some amount of inventory because it's going to be done as a batch production for us.
Okay.
Any more questions? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Red Cherry. So the next startup is RevSmart, and we have Sundar presenting for them. Can we have the video?
Using other devices to talk to your peers and to navigate through busy roads while riding can put you in danger. Months of hard work and research made us create something new and exciting. Introducing Heads Up, a revolutionary smart communication device that makes your helmet smart. Heads Up fits into any helmet and connects to your phone via Bluetooth. Heads Up allows you to listen to music through vibro sound technology without blocking your ears, thus ensuring a safe ride. Unlike a motorcycle taillight, Heads Up provides night safety with smart LED lights, which are at the eye level. With Heads Up and our control module, now you can make phone calls, group chat with your friends, and navigate to your destination.
Navigate me to MG Road.
All right, MG Road. Let's go.
Heads Up. Love your helmets.
So, hello everyone, I'm Sundar, CEO and founder of RevSmart Wearables. So this is real. Every 4 minutes, a person dies due to road accident. And 30% of these accidents happen because of two-wheelers. We have to do something collectively about this. So helmets are compulsory. So you all know that the problem of helmets have been pinching us for a long time. Like when we surveyed around 200 riders, we understood 8 out of 10 never like to wear helmets. But they still keep it, and whenever they see a police officer, that's when they put the helmet. So today is the age of information technology. We all need navigation, entertainment, and music and phones at all times. Cars have been having devices like this for years. But what about bikes, which fill 80% of our Indian market? What should we do about this? So the goal at RevSmart was to make everyone love helmets. And that's exactly what we did. Presenting Heads Up, a device that will make you love helmets. So this device fits on any helmet. We have designed it in such a way that this can fit a wide variety of helmets. When Heads Up fits on your helmet, it works with Vibro sound technology that provides you sound experience with the highest end without blocking your ears. Just like how you hear in cars. The sound experience is so good that some of my team members wear it while they are not riding at all. On the other side, what we also did was we provided powerful lights. This does two things. One, provide you night visibility, and second, it makes you look cooler. So when we were thinking about how to control this, we wanted something very intuitive. So we built Control, which is right at your fingertips, and this fits on your handlebar. So this does mainly 4 functionalities. It provides you an access to personal assistant. Yes, personal assistant, based on voice commands. Second was the group chat for rider enthusiasts who want to communicate among the group. Third was a USB for charging so that you never run out of charge in smartphones. And fourth was very important, accident detection. So let me put all these pieces together. So there's a heads-up module that fits on your helmet and a control module that fits on your handlebar. Both of these communicate with the smartphone via Bluetooth and gives you the experience of navigation, music, and phone at your fingertips. So there are 3 major functionalities which makes us extremely unique. We are the only ones who provide voice commands. So basically you can ask your helmet, navigate me to white fields, or play music, or stop music. And we are building the world's first ride assistant. That is, you can ask RevSmart for rider tips that will provide you special riding experience. For rider enthusiasts, we have not left you alone. We know there are products like Sena, but this product will differentiate it. This fits on any helmet, and that can actually provide you a group chat experience. So you can always be in touch with your group riders. The third was a very important aspect. So both the modules, whenever it detects a fall, it sends an emergency text and to the emergency number you have saved. So let's look at some numbers. So all these features put together, the extremely high-end model, we have positioned at 7,000, which is 1/3 the cost of the competitors in the international market which is available. Since the market is untapped right now, we can reach 10,000 users, which is conservative, within the 3rd year, which can give us a revenue of 7 crores. So we all know that India is largest two-wheeler market in the world. But to be frank, we have to target initially the premium motorcycle segments whose affordability is high, who basically buy accessories for like Sena for like 18,000 bucks. So our alternative was to look at the 30 million unit market, which was growing at 30% CAGR, which is highest in India. So the total potential we are looking with this is $3 billion. So as I said before, there are competitors in the international market like Sena and BMW helmets, which are making smart helmets, which are similar to this. But they are extremely expensive and not for our Indian market. And we all know one day we will be dominated by autonomous electric cars on our roads. But that's too far away in the future. What about now? And that's where RevSmart comes in. It's a perfect, affordable solution that is perfect for Asia. So we have put an amazing team together for this product. Jagannathan, who takes care of the product design, has over 25 years of experience in manufacturing, and he's an alumnus of IIT Bombay. I am Sundar, who handles business development, and I was a part of Daimler-Benz before. Yasin, who has a 4 years experience, he's also worked in Ford before, and he's right now pursuing transportation in NID. So Naveen handles our hardware, and Srinath comes with a lot of biker groups associations with him. So the revenue looks like something like this. Initially, the 2,000 units which we are planning to get by end of next year is through crowdfunding campaign and through offline channels of biker groups. So we have already collected a pre-order of 100 units. Then the second and third year, we'll be growing at a 2x based on the rider group community and virality. So currently we have around 20 plus rider groups where we are accessing the same product, and the final prototype is already ready. So investors out here, we are already ready for manufacturing. So 100 units we have already collected pre-order, and last week I was in Thailand where we had a beautiful requirement for bike taxis to be used as a B2B case. We have also got a lot of media attention on this. So the use case which I was talking about for bike taxis and delivery fleet, it's a very interesting use case because it can reduce the cycle time and also ensure that you are wearing helmets because this device is fitted on it. And we have experienced with a lot of riders that the sound experience is so good that you will always listen to music, entertainment, and the information you need without blocking the traffic noise. The second use case, which we got from United States, was that they were using for industrial applications of helmets where they wanted to communicate between their teams. So it was a replacement for walkie-talkie devices. Imagine in a construction helmet, if I put this device and give you the access to voice commands and connects to IoT. So basically, if I walk in the industry and ask, what's the temperature on this pump? It will fetch the data from the IoT and get the data for me in the voice. So the ask is around 80 lakhs, which will mainly go for manufacturing of these devices. The future is near. We are building some amazing portfolio projects which can go along with OEMs, and also it can create a huge portfolio of patents. Thanks a lot. I invite all of you to come to my booth and experience Heads Up.
Okay, open the questions, and the first question is here. Why are we not getting questions from behind?
I think it's not.
I'll go
possible
behind
to-
and ask it.
Okay.
It looks like a Bluetooth headset. Am I wrong?